everyone, and I welcome you to my channel Authentic Arts. This is my first ever video and I really hope it can be a help of anyone struggling or some that needs some tips of organizing for starting a new semester. A quick introduction about me. My name is Artie and I live in New Zealand and I'm currently studying psychology and I love it. If my videos are any help to you, then give us a like and please subscribe so I can see your support. Now let's get into it. Step 1 is getting all familiar with all the subjects and your papers that will be starting soon. So make up a list, write down all your papers and all the assignments and what their due dates are. Have a look at the paper outline, get familiar with all the assignments and have a look at if there's any books that are required, if there's any compulsory readings and all. So go and have a look at your paper outline and get familiar with what's about to start. So then you should have a document that has all the things that you need so that you know what's about to happen and that you're all prepared for. Step 2 is making yourself a student Google Calendar. So you should have a student email and you link that through and you make yourself a Google Calendar. So in this calendar you'll be having listed all the tutorials, the lectures, the workshops, the labs, all the lot, and you should have them what days they are, what time, if they're in person or you have to go to the campus itself, and make yourself a nice little calendar. Step 3 is all about clearing up and cleaning up your folders. So normally I like to work on my laptop, so I make sure all my folders and my documents are all organized, and normally I have them by year groups, and within those year groups I have my semester A, B, my summer papers, and then my papers are in those folders. So this whole step focuses on that there is the allocation of when tutors give you worksheets to do or some PDFs or readings. Step 4 is all about organizing your notes on Microsoft OneNote. So I prepare myself a OneNote. So in that I have notebooks, which are my papers, and within those notebooks I have my sections, which are all done in weeks. So week 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in those weeks I've got pages. So now the great thing is you can have as many pages as you want in those sections. So I could have a lecture and write down my notes on that, or I could have another page and I could write down tutorial and write my notes on that. So I just love OneNote. You got to give it a go. It's so cool. Another thing that I do on this step is just to be, more organized, is in those weeks I have the topics written down. So I just go through the paper outline, grab what topic we'll be learning that week, and I just pop it over on my OneNote page. Step 5 is another one of my favorite steps that I like to do, and that is making a due dates calendar. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of all the old ones and put them in the bin, and then I'm gonna get 4 different colored sticky notes and I'm just gonna write down the paper codes and the assignments and stick them on. Then I'm gonna, with the same sticky notes of the color, I'm gonna write down the assignment and its due date, and I'm gonna stick it on the calendar. This way I can see visually that that this week is bulked up or this week is quite easy going. Maybe I can start assignments then, or if there's too much of cramming, then you can prepare for extension if you want. Another thing that I like to do on my due dates calendar step is that I purposely write 1 week before the submission date. Step 6 is quite a fun step. It's creating daily Excel college sheets. So again, you're just gonna use your student email and you're gonna open up your Excel sheet, and you're gonna create something like this. And what this is like a daily task reminder, and what you have is on the left you have the assignments or the task, and then in the middle you have the due date, and the due date is starting from the month first and then the date itself, and you'll know that once you start using Excel. And then on the right hand side I just have the color coordination that I normally have for all the papers. And it's a really fun step because I can go ahead and I can cross out the ones that I've done or not. And the best part is, if you want to print it out, you can print it out. So put it in your little folder or you can hang it up. It's really amazing. Lucky last, step 7, making a personal calendar. So this step is a collaboration between your student calendar and your personal calendar. So this step is necessary for those people who have a hobby or want to put aside something to do, but they can't often find the time. So what they do is that they put those two calendars together and they create a personal calendar. So in my experience, what I like to do is I like to allocate 10 to 13 hours per paper a week. And once I put that on my calendar, then I put down all my traveling time and my time that I spend doing assignments and getting ready, having dinner and all. And then the time that I have left is the time that I like to do what I want to do, because sometimes as a student you can forget that you have a life, to be honest, but the journey is worthwhile. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and if you like it or you learned something from it, please give it a thumbs up and give me a subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.